welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the deck that sparks a memory in you. It will have your messages, guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this one with the Strength card on the cover? Tarocco Neoclasicco from 1810? Or how about the World on the cover? Tarocco Soprafino from 1835. Feel free to rewind and pause and really choose the one that's sparking a strong memory in you, because that will have your accurate reading. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first deck, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. Your main theme for the week is the Ten of Wands. It is going to be very busy, but a good kind of busy for the most part. You have so many amazing cards. You have the Star and the Sun beside each other. You have the World as well. These are beautiful, major energies. But yeah, it can be exhausting at times. And that's not a bad thing. It means things are moving this week for you. Okay, whatever was stagnant, whatever was on pause, whatever was boring, things are moving. And it's going to be busy, but really it's a good kind of busy. It's energizing. Sometimes it's challenging, but it's more good than bad. Yeah. You have the wish fulfillment card and the true joy and happiness card. So there's nothing to worry about. Let's go to the different topics of your life for this week ahead. When it comes to work, you have the Queen of Wands. So whatever work is for you, whether it's a 9 to 5, whether it's the night shift, whether it's your own business, if you don't have work anymore, whatever you're doing in retirement, okay, whatever hobby it is, you're going to feel so confident this week. This is good. You will do something that you didn't know you could, okay? Just as an example, if you're someone who's not good at presentations, this week you're going to present and people are going to applaud you because of your confidence and because of your style and your sense of humor. It's going to be good, okay? There's going to be a win at work, an actual win, like people seeing your value, your worth, people recognizing you for the first time, but there's also a win when it comes to your self-esteem, okay? Seeing how amazing you actually are, or even more than you already thought, okay? So work is good. Projects. There are going to be a lot. That's why we said we have the 10 of Wands, right? So there's going to be a lot of tasks to juggle at work, or maybe at home. If, let's say, you are renovating, so many things to do. You thought, for example, because I repainted my sacred space. You thought, for example, okay, after 48 hours, it's done. I can move back, but no, it takes 1 month for the paint to fully cure, which means there are no VOCs, gases that are being emitted anymore, and everything is dried through and through. That's why we are in my kitchen right now. This is my kitchen counter because I repainted my sacred space. Anyway, that's my point for you. You think, okay, this will take 2 days. That will take 2 hours. But no, it's going to take a lot longer, whatever projects these are, personal or home or professional. And that's okay. You have the time, okay? But yeah, it's going to be a shock. When it comes to money, now, you see you have 2 sevens here. Lots of things to do, tasks and projects, and therefore lots of money to spend. There is going to be a lot of outgoing, okay? You're going to be paying for a lot of services, paying for a lot of necessary things, and that's okay because you have the money. You're going to have the money, okay? Either you already have it or you're going to find it. But either way, this isn't a card of lack. This isn't a card of scarcity. There's going to be a lot, but you will be able to cover all of it. And here's the good news. When it comes to wealth, you're good, okay? You have the World. So wealth-wise, either you know that your salary is going to increase, or you know that your business has more clients now. There are so many good things happening. Or maybe you are going to get a gift, some sort of inheritance, maybe, okay, some sort of raffle win, something like that. You're covered. You are safe. See, you are in this circle, in this wreath. You're safe. Wealth-wise, you're covered. If right now, as we speak, you don't feel like that, that means something new is gonna come, okay, to make you more abundant. If you already feel abundant, then that's that. You have everything you need to spend this week and more. And speaking of inheritance, there is a gift here. With the Knight of Wands, you're going to get a free trip, okay? Now, this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate differently. For some of you, it's like a rich relative or someone close to you is going to say, okay, let's invite all of the family to go to Paris or to London or to the Maldives or Santorini, something like that. Or maybe it's just in your own country, but somewhere kind of nice and kind of prestigious and a bit luxurious, okay? But either way, it's a trip, okay? It's a holiday, maybe just the weekend or maybe longer, maybe just for a day trip. But either way, it's fun and it's free, so that's good. It will come from family, most likely. When it comes to lottery, for some of you, this is literal, like if you're someone who buys lottery tickets, okay? There's going to be an improvement, a small win, not quite the jackpot, okay? But something, a small win. But it could also be metaphorical, like lottery. What are you winning in life this week? Improvement, okay? There's going to be more serenity, more peace of mind, more quiet, more calmness. That is always welcome, okay? So peace of mind, improvement in whatever conflicts there are. See, these things won't really affect you so much, even though there's a lot of things to get done, a lot of things to pay for. Deep down this week, you are calm, okay? You are at peace. You know that, okay, things need to get paid for, things need to get repaired, and there are projects to do. Thank God there are projects to do because projects help you earn money, okay? So things like that, it's fine. It's busy, 10 of Wands, but it's a good busy, and you're calm. This week, you know you're going to win this, okay? Everything's going to be okay. When it comes to love, temperance, everything healing, everything in balance. So if you are in a lover's quarrel or things aren't okay right now with your partner, that's going to get fixed this week, okay? If you are single, looking for love, someone who is everything you need, more than just want, okay? Everything you need will come in. You're going to meet someone. Likely a Sagittarius, Sun rising Venus, okay? Excuse me. We also have Sagittarius energy here with the Knight of Wands. So definitely, Sagittarius will play a role when it comes to romance, okay? Now, this is, like I said, a general reading. So for some of you, the person coming in is not the Sagittarius. They are the one introducing you. Like if you have a Sagittarius friend, they're going to introduce you to their cousin or to their neighbor or their colleague. And that's the person who you're eventually going to begin a relationship with, okay? But there is a meeting if you're single. There is an arrival this week. When it comes to relationships, you have the Queen of Cups. How beautiful. So this is romance specifically. This is your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, the people around you, okay? Relationships in general, it's good. With the Queen of Cups, there is support. There is nurturing. It feels like communication is good. You know, you understand each other. Where there used to be conflicts, now there is negotiations, okay? This is love and nourishing and support from the people around you. And you're not just the recipient, okay? You as well are the giver. So it's reciprocal. They're giving you love and kindness, and you're showing affection and politeness and niceness to them as well. And that's amazing to have no conflicts around you, okay? And I know this is a weekly reading, but this doesn't stop. This doesn't end this week. This is the beginning of a better relationship with the people around you, okay? It begins this week. Things will improve, especially if there is a Cancer around you, Sun, Rising, Venus, that has been kind of difficult to get along with. That conflict is going to end starting this week, okay? That's really good for you. Family, amazing. With the Eight of Pentacles, you are hearing that your family is doing well, okay? If there are people in your family who couldn't find a job before, they will be able to find it now. If there are people who didn't know what college degree program to take, what career path to go on, you're going to hear that everything's okay now, okay? And they're also going to help you with your passion projects, going to help you with anything that you're doing. If they're not, you can approach them, okay? With this card and this, they're going to be willing to help you, like shift apartments or repaint your wardrobe or something like that, okay? They are willing to help. The next two cards are for your children. And if you don't have children, then it's not literal. It means new things that are happening for you. But first, if you have children, one or two or all of them, things are going to be great. See, these are related. Family, relationships, things are going to be great, okay? There's going to be a win in their life. Like, let's say, same example, your child finds a job that she really loves, or someone gets engaged, okay? If you have like older kids, or this is just finding out that your child apparently can sing really, really well, or can dance really, really well. So either it's a financial or, emotional or a different kind of win for your children. But also you are very protective of your children this week. Like we said, there are no conflicts, nothing like that. But it could just be a surge of protectiveness, okay? This desire to really keep your kids safe. And maybe it can be a bit much. It can be like putting a concealed camera around their necklace so that when they're at school, you can watch them. Maybe that's warranted, Maybe your child is in nursery and you want to make sure she's not being bullied or anything like that. But yeah, there is a lot of protectiveness from you, from your partner, if you have kids, okay? Now, if this isn't about children and it's about the metaphorical children, as in new things in your life this week, then everything is great. 90% great, 10% you're worrying about it. So there are things to celebrate. There are new joys, little happinesses that will enter your life. And that's good, right? That's great. But you're also going to be worried. You're going to be like, okay, as an example, now I have more money. So I can't have them all in one bank. What if that bank closes down or gets bankrupt? Then I will have lost all my money. So now I have to open an account in two other banks so I can have all my money, safe. Even if one gets bankrupt, I'm going to have to, you know what I mean? You're like excessively worrying about your blessings. Another example, let's say you went grocery shopping and you bought a lot of meat, so beef, pork, and you're like, oh no, what if they go bad? What if it takes me 2 months to cook this and eat this because there's too many? What am I going to do? I should give them away, or should I just cook everything and invite people over? It's like you're worrying about your blessings. So there are blessings, yes, but you are worrying about them. And you know what? That's okay. That's fine. It's being smart and logical sometimes. But please, stop and smell the roses. Okay? Take time to enjoy your blessings instead of worrying too much about them. I'm hearing that that's kind of a tendency for you. So your advice from the universe, from the cards, is to kind of, balance that out a little bit. When it comes to friendships, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Friends are very much reliable, just like family this week. If you need a favor, they're going to be there for you. If you need help with something, you need them to recommend you to a company, or you need them to recommend a company to you, like you're the customer, your friends are going to do it, especially the Virgos. If you have Virgos in your life, Sun, Rising, Venus, they've got your back this week. Always, but most especially this week. What does it mean? Like, are they traitors outside of this week? No, it just means sometimes they're very busy and other times they can't help. Like, you need something, they just don't have it, okay? They just don't have what you need. So there's nothing we can do about that. But this time around, the Virgos and the other friends in your life too, whatever you need this week, you can come to them for help. You don't have to deal with all of it alone because we know there's a lot, right? 10 of Wands is activity, burdensome activity sometimes. But yeah, you have family, you have friends to help you. So that's always good. Health-wise, if you have been having problems with anxieties, worries, mental health issues, stress, things are going to get better this week, okay? Things are going to, like I said, calm down. So that's always good. Things are calmer. But if you usually do not have problems with stress, mental health, anxieties, things are usually good. I'm sorry to say you will find a way to worry this week. Like if you're someone who's perfectly healthy, this week for some reason you're just a bit worried. We talked about that, right? You overthink sometimes. Kind of a hypochondriac, right? You're kind of going to be like, for example, if you have a headache and it's just because you've had too much sugar, but you're thinking, oh my God, do I have a tumor? It's worries like that. And this card is telling me there's nothing to worry about, okay? You have to trust in your body's ability to heal itself, right? Things are going to be great. Positive thinking is very important. I don't know if you believe this, but a lot of people heal themselves even of cancer, okay? But with you, nothing like that is going to happen. Don't worry. It's like, you know, a headache, back pain, and you're thinking, oh my God, what if there's something wrong with my spine? Nothing. With the moon, it is all an illusion, okay? So, two different kinds of people. If you're someone who's usually suffering mentally with anxiety and sadness and isolation, things are going to improve. But if you're someone who's usually perfectly healthy, you're going to be over worrying. Don't, okay? It's just an illusion. Trust in your body. Breathe in and out. Calm down. Calm down. It's going to be great. Now, well-being. What's the difference? You might be asking. Health is your actual health, like how you feel. Well-being is more than just your feelings. It's your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul. It's the overall, you know, well-being, wellness. That's why it's different, health and wellness, right? Things are going to make a turn for the better, okay? If you're someone who's had, say, emotional problems because you feel unloved by your parents, we know that's going to improve. Family is here to support. If you're someone who's feeling unseen in your social circle, we know that's going to improve because friends are showing up for you. If you're someone who feels like you're not well at work, you're not doing great at work, we know that's going to improve because you're a queen, whether you're a man or a woman, you know, royal. You're a queen at work this week. So things are taking a turn for the better. What are you losing? The Two of Swords. A lot of decisions this week will be made for you, okay? Some decisions that you thought you needed to make will be made for you. And that's more good than bad. When it's bad, it's just little things. Don't worry about it. For example, let's talk about the household because we're in the kitchen right now. Let's say you have an issue with your microwave. But you thought, you know what, I'm not going to buy a new one now because that's an extra expense. I'm going to buy 6 months down the line. It's fine. It still heats up. It's just not that quick. Well, this week your microwave is going to stop working completely. So then the decision is made for you. Like you're not, you know, putting it on the back burner anymore. You have to buy it now. You're not like, am I going to buy this month or next month? No, you have to buy. So decisions made for you. But it can be good as well. Like, for example, at work, you don't know which department to move to, or you don't know if you should travel here or there. They will decide for you. Like, hey, you know what? You were so great this week. Why don't I move you to this apartment, to that department? Or why don't I assign you this project or this task? Or why don't you move to that city? So it's like big decisions are being made for you, for good and for bad, but mostly for good. If it's for bad, it's just so small. Last but not least, things that you totally don't expect. These are like wild cards because we talked about, they're all separate topics, right? But this is a wild card, as I said. Things that you didn't expect. Okay. A dream that was dead long ago. We're not talking about this week, last month. Okay. You had a dream that's already dead. Okay. Maybe you told yourself, okay, I'm not good at that. There's no opportunities for that. That doesn't make any money. It's not lucrative at all. I'm going to say goodbye to that. So a year, many months ago, you killed a dream. Okay, you're like, you know what? It's just not realistic. I'm being delusional. I have other paths and careers and opportunities in front of me. I'm going to say goodbye to this one. It's going to resurface. Okay, and it's not like just a feeling like, okay, you know what? I can sing after all. No, it's not a feeling. It's an opportunity. It's a real opportunity. Like say, for example, because I said singing. Let's just say as an example, see how it applies to you. You've always wanted to be a professional singer, but then you got older and you're like, singing doesn't really make money unless I become as famous as Mariah Carey or Taylor Swift or something like that. So I'm not going to pursue it. That was you like quitting that dream 5, 6, 7 years ago. And then this week, you hear about, say, a singing contest in your neighborhood and it's just for fun, okay? It's nothing big. There's nothing to lose. You know you can perform. So you're going to join. And then that's going to awaken opportunities for you. Like apparently there are producers or agents in that event who are eventually going to offer you a record deal or something else. See, that's just an example, but there will be an opportunity this week about a dream that you previously killed. And should you take it, it's going to bring you a lot of joy, even fame, okay? Even money, even glory, but mostly joy. Okay. Joy because you thought it was something you had to kill, but apparently it's not. It's like the universe is saying, no, come back. We're going to do something about this. So yeah, that's wonderful. That's really, I'm very happy for you. That's a really good feeling. So that is your week ahead. Busy. Lots of projects, lots of expenses, decisions being made for you. But overall, it's good. Okay, you are safe, you are protected, you are supported by everyone around you. And there's that big win from the universe being delivered to you as well. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second deck, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. This week you are feeling very powerful, okay? And that is a double-edged sword. You're feeling powerful. That's always good. You're brave. You're strong. You're ready to fight. But also sometimes you can be a bit too aggressive. Okay? Maybe a bit overconfident in the little fights, in the little conflicts and battles around you. But either way, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you have the fighting energy this week. Okay? This is your main theme. The 9 of Swords. In Pip decks, it means something different. Don't worry. It doesn't mean anxiety. It doesn't mean fighting your demons. It means, like I said, you're willing to fight. You're ready to fight. And you feel like there's something to fight. It's like you're kind of aggressive this week. And that's good. Mars energy. Okay? Martian energy. If you're an Aries or a Scorpio, you know what this is. Maybe even a Leo. Feeling like you always have to fight, and feeling like you can always defeat everyone. So in a way, that's good, but the universe is saying maybe there aren't that many fights. Maybe some of the fights are just in your head, okay? Let's say maybe a colleague, you said good morning to them and they didn't say good morning back and you thought, okay, that's my enemy. Maybe they just didn't hear you, or maybe because you're probably thinking, okay, there's no way they didn't hear me. They were right in front of me. Maybe they're worried about something else. Maybe they're lost in their thoughts and that's why they didn't notice you. Okay, so sometimes it's not all about you. It's not, people disrespecting you. Maybe it has nothing to do with you at all. But either way, main theme is still good because you have fight in you. You have energy in you. And that's always good because ambition, drive, okay? These are the things that are on your side this week. When it comes to work, amazing. Six of Swords, things are improving, okay? Whatever the situation is, you know better than me what your situation is at work. Is there a promotion you've been waiting for that it seems like nobody wanted to give you? This week, you're going to hear news that you're actually, going to win it. Or you just have to wait 2 more weeks or 2 more months, then it's going to be given to you. But there is news about it this week. If money is the issue, it's going to improve. There could be a small increment. There could be a bonus, okay? But things are improving at work. When it comes to your projects, this one is kind of tricky because it feels like they're not moving forward. And you know what? That's okay. It's not your problem. Sometimes things are out of our control. And we just got to focus our energy, and you have a lot of it, on things that we can control. It's like the weather. None of us can control the weather. So what are you going to do? Are you going to worry about it? No, you just let it rain. And when it stops, it stops. You focus on the things that you can actually influence, right? So some of your projects will be delayed this week. Maybe home projects, maybe your hobbies or tasks at work. That's okay. It's not your fault. And there's nothing you can do about it. And just, let it run its own course. When it comes to money, this is great. When it comes to money, it will arrive if you ask. Ask and you shall receive. You have luck on your side this week that if you ask for money, you will get it 100% for sure. For example, you ask for a promotion. We kind of talked about that as an example, but see how it applies to you? You're going to get it, okay? Maybe you're not going to get the promotion this week, but you're going to get the nod. Like someone's going to say, okay, I will back you on this, okay? If you ask for a salary increment without the promotion, you're going to get it, okay? Your boss is going to say yes. Or let's say you have a business and you ask a friend to recommend you, to post about you on social media. Maybe you have a friend who's kind of an influencer, lots of followers. Your friend is going to do it, okay? He's going to do it, and you're going to get a lot of customers and clients because of it. So this week, when it comes to money, ask and you shall receive, okay? It will come, but you have to ask first. And how amazing. It's like that scene in Harry Potter where he drank a vial of Felix Felicis, the liquid luck. It's like you have that this week. Just ask and people will help you money-wise. When it comes to wealth, this is good. You are starting to feel like you're making more than what's basic or what's needed. You're starting to feel like you can actually start up a savings account. If you don't have one yet, this is the week where you will have the funds to do so. Or if you have a savings account but you haven't been depositing anything into it, this week you will have the money. We know about that if you ask, right? To deposit, to add to your savings. So wealth is bigger than money because money is money you receive and money you spend. But wealth is money you keep, right? So there's a small improvement there. Having an excess, a bit of an excess, that's always good. Inheritance. You are inheriting something. Could be from a family member, could be from someone else, that has to do with art or music, okay, or literature. So it could be like a set of encyclopedias from the 1980s, something that's not being published anymore. Someone will gift it to you, or a grand piano, perhaps. Maybe you moved into a home and there's a piano there, and you know what? The previous owners want you to keep it without payment, so things like that. Or it could be your grandmother giving you something, her cookbook, okay? Something to do with hobbies and art and passions. You are inheriting something nice, something valuable. Not just sentimentally valuable, but with amazing monetary or historical value as well. So let me know in the comments how that goes for you. That's really good. I wish I picked this deck too once I upload it so that I can have that. I always love things like that. Lottery. Oh my God, dear. Oh my God. Oh, you know how I said, this week if you ask, you shall receive? So this is up to you. if you are someone who believes in, buying a lottery ticket, not gambling, I would never. I would never recommend that you do that because it becomes an addiction for some people, right? So it's irresponsible to recommend that to you. But like simply buying a lottery ticket or, a scratch and win thing or joining some raffle draw at work, okay? That is a part of your ask and you shall receive. If you ask the universe, if you put that intention out there that you want to win something, you freaking will, okay? This week. Maybe the lottery draw is not this week, but you should buy, if you want to, the ticket this week. The world is that. The world is big money. The world is wealth, and it's in your lottery position in your tarot spread. So ask, and you shall receive. If you're someone who believes in that, okay? If you're someone who has analyzed the algorithm or the statistics for lottery winners and you feel like you can spare that little amount, I don't know, $5, $10, $15 on a ticket, or if it's not the lottery, something similar, okay? Then this is the week to do it, my God, okay? Ask and you shall receive. The world is here in your lottery space. Oh, yeah, that's good. So yeah, if you're someone who believes in that, this week could be the week. Okay, maybe the results are in the next month or in 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now. But this week, if you want to, no one's forcing you. The cards are saying if you want to, there's a big chance. It's not guaranteed because it's a general reading. Maybe you didn't pick accurately the deck. Let's see. But there's a big chance, okay? Big chance that you're going to win huge. When it comes to love, things are great. If you're someone who's been trying to get pregnant, that could be something that you receive, the news that you receive this week. If you're someone, say, who's been struggling with PCOS or infertility, this week could be the week, okay? That what you've been waiting for, the pregnancy arrives, is assured. So that's beautiful. But this is also someone making you feel like an empress, like a queen. Or if you're a man or a woman, making you feel like a king or like a cowboy. I don't know. I've been watching Yellowstone. But yeah, someone who makes you feel loved and desired and admired. Someone who serves you, not in a bad way, like, servile attitude, but like someone who cooks for you, someone who compliments you, someone who nourishes and nurtures you. Okay, that will arrive in your partnership. If you're coupled, if you're single, someone will make you feel like that anyway. Okay, someone will have a crush on you, ask you out. It's good. It's really good when it comes to romantic love. Relationships are good, but in a different way. Oh my God. This is a week of gloating for you when it comes to the people that you have cut out of your life, or maybe they're the ones who cut ties with you, but there is a lot of karma for them, okay? Let's say, let's just give small examples and see how that applies to you. For example, you're a teenager and you had a friend that used to like be really close with you, but then in high school you started gaining weight, so she kicked you out of her circle and she's like, okay, sorry, we can have losers here. She's a mean girl, okay? And you're going to find out this week that she's actually obese now. And we don't know how that happened. Maybe she has a health condition and it's not right to laugh, but you're going to laugh anyway and gloat. And maybe a part of you will feel bad for her. But, also you're going to be like, well, that's what you deserve. That's what you get. So it's that kind of energy. Maybe it has to do with an ex-lover, ex-friend, okay? But yeah. Oh my God, I heard a very specific message just now. This isn't an example, okay? This is a message for one or a few of you. A company that fired you is going to go bankrupt, okay? A company that fired you, a manager that hated you is going to go bankrupt. So it's that kind of energy when it comes to your relationships, the people around you. Huge energy. But yeah, good energy ultimately. That's why you have this, okay? That's why you have a lot of fight in you with the Knight of Swords. You're like, the universe is on my side. Justice is on my side. Karma is here for me. So you're like, yeah, let's fight. That's why, apparently. That's why. When it comes to family, kind of similar energy, but not as strong, okay? But this is you being very feisty with your family. I'm sure we all know this this situation. Like, it's more relevant over the holidays, but maybe there's a family gathering for you sometime soon. And you know how there's always that aunt or relative who's like, oh, you've gained weight, or why aren't you still married? This is you kind of saying something sassy to that person instead of just letting it slide. Normally you let it slide, but not this week. You're feeling very Martian, ambitious, kind of angry this week. So if someone in the family asks you, why aren't you married yet? You're 31. You're going to be like, well, you have been divorced 3 times. And so I look at you and I'm like, no, it's not worth it. So something like that, you know, it's fighting back. It's someone is judging you and you're judging them back. And your mom is probably going to shush you or something. But yeah, it's going to feel good anyway. So like I said, they're kind of related. You're kind of mouthy this week. And you know what? Good for you. Now, children. If you have kids, then this applies to them. If you don't have kids yet, then it's metaphorical children, like new things, little new beginnings that are coming into your life. For this, you have the 7 of Coins and the 2 of Swords. So if you have kids, things are slow in their life right now. They're like waiting to see if they got into the university, waiting to see if they got the promotion. You're waiting to see if they got into that prestigious nursery school that you wanted to enroll them in, okay? So things are kind of boring, but chill, okay? A good kind of boring. This is like enjoying. This is like the energy of summer break, summer vacation, right? There's no school, so they're watching TV all day and eating M&Ms and playing outside with their friends. So it's good. It's good waiting energy. If you do not have kids, then these are the new things that are coming into your life. It means that the things that are usually very, very fast around you, they're going to slow down. So we said they're moving fast, right? This means then that during the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe half of Thursday, things are fast, okay? And then, that's why we have this. And then they start slowing down. And we talked about that with this, okay? Thursday towards the weekend, Thursday afternoon, evening towards the weekend, things go on pause. And you know what? Do not stress about it. Use that time to chill, to live in the moment, to stop and smell the roses. Like, let's say, for example, there's a project at work that you're so excited about. You want to present. You want them to know how good you are at this task. And then the project gets canceled or at least paused. And you're like, no, now no one's going to see how amazing I am. Do not stress, okay? No one will be able to dim your light if the light really is there. So it's just about waiting for divine timing, okay? So things are slowing down, but not in a bad way, in a way that you can use to rest, to recuperate, okay? For recreation, relaxation, enjoyment. That's always good. So if you're someone who's usually living a very fast-paced life, it all slows down this week, okay? This is mostly to do with work, with career, with projects. Now, when it comes to your friendships, you have the 10 of Wands. Friends are going to be burdensome for you, not in a bad way. It's good to be needed, right? It's good to be needed. It means you are trusted. And it means you're being given the opportunity to show your affection, your care, your love for your friends. So friends are going to be needing you. For someone like me, who reads tarot and palms and the stars astrology, this is the kind of week where all my friends are like coming to my house and calling me and like, hey, I need a reading, blah, 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 things like that, okay? Or if, let's say, you're someone who has a truck, then this is your friends asking you to help them move apartments, and it's going to be so busy and tiring, but that's good. If you're someone who loves to cook, who is so good at cooking, this is your friend asking you to bake cookies for her child's, I don't know, some event at school or birthday, right? So it's friends making you so busy, but you know what? It's good. You're going to have fun. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to help the people that you love. We're not talking about like random friends here, okay? These are like your inner circle, your friend's friend. So that's always good, right? To be needed and to be able to share your gifts with your loved ones. When it comes to your health, you have the drive and not enough opportunities to put that drive in. So you're kind of agitated. You know what I mean? Like, this is just an example situation. You are ready to work out, to exercise. You drank, I don't know, half a bottle of Gatorade or electrolytes. And you're wearing your new athleisure outfit and you're feeling so good. You want to burn some calories, gain some muscle. And then you go to your gym and there's a leak. And apparently you can't work out. So now you're so pissed. You're like, oh my God, I have all this energy. I prepared so much. This is what's happening in your health right now. You have all of this drive. You have all of this energy. And then things start slowing down with your projects, life, career, work in general. So you're like, okay, what do I do now? You're kind of annoyed, but also relaxing. That is your dilemma this week, right? You have energy, but there's slowing down, there's relaxation. Don't worry, towards the end of the week, see, your friends are going to ask for help and you're going to have opportunities to expend all of that energy, all of that drive. So mostly this week, you're like sitting pretty in your couch and you're hearing about all this karma that's being dealt in your name. Okay. And we know that there's like some family gathering as well. So it's okay. You know what? Even if you are an introvert, you're going to be so extroverted and just lots and lots of energy this coming week, honestly. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of energy that you will want to expend. Mars, I don't know, what is your Mars placement? Because he recently went direct as I'm recording this, and this is probably Mars having a great effect on you. So look at your Mars placement. That's where a lot of your energy will be coming from. Well-being is good. What's the difference? Health is like physical, real, like how you really feel. Okay, like headaches and whatnot. And we already talked about that. Well-being is more quiet. It's deep down. You know, it's like what your soul feels. And you feel like there's a new beginning for you. How amazing is that? You know why? Because you have been carrying a lot of resentment in your heart. Okay? For the people who broke your heart, that annoying evil ex, okay? I don't usually call people evil, but I heard that, so you probably feel that way. So that ex who betrayed you, that friend who betrayed you, that manager who just hated you for some reason, okay? And like we said, that relative, that aunt who keeps criticizing your life choices, this week you will have that release, right? Either the universe is going to save you or you're going to defend yourself. So with all of that anger, resentment, being let out of your heart, you feel like you have a new beginning. You feel so light, so unburdened emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So this is very good for your wellness and well-being this week. Amazing. What is something that you will lose? Your calmness. We know that, right? We know that since we talked about this. Your calmness is kind of gone. You want to fight, you're laughing at your enemies. You want to help your friends. You want to keep moving forward with projects that are on pause. So you're not kind of calm this week. We know you're just on your couch, like, eating M&Ms and Maltesers. But also you're like, oh, I wish I could be doing this. I wish I was presenting this weekend. I wish I was doing that and traveling here. So you're not very calm. Your heart is not very quiet. It's different. This is different. This is deeper. You are calm in your soul. You know what I mean? This is your unconscious, your subconscious, but consciously, just consciously, you're like, I want to go to the gym. I want to do this job. I want to finish this task, but there's nothing to finish. So you're not very calm, just outwardly. They're different, as you can see. They coexist. Deep down your heart, your soul is calm, but your mind, your body are like, let's go, let's do this. So yeah, kind of a dilemma for you. It's a good dilemma to have. Last but not least, the unexpected. What is unexpected for you this week? What do I mean unexpected? Because everything is labeled, right? Work, love, relationships, what's going to happen. But this is out of the blue, out of the blue. You have the Emperor, you have the Five of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. The Emperor is the most powerful guy in tarot, and look at him. He is turning his back on conflicts and on scarcity. So this is you saying goodbye to that. If this has been the state of your life at work, in your personal life, in your friendships, in the neighborhood, okay? In romance, if there have always been conflicts, fights, battles to fight, if there has been scarcity, not enough money, not enough resources, not enough affection, not enough kindness, you're saying goodbye to all of that this week. Partly because the universe is helping you, right? Partly because the universe is showing up for you. Partly as well because you are doing things for you, okay? It's like 50-50. And yeah, we talked about that. Ask and you shall receive. You're stepping into your power this week. And I really hope this applies to you. The thing with general readings is they're very, very helpful, but they're not as accurate as personal, private, face-to-face readings. But I hope this applies to you. Oh my God, this big jackpot. I'm not promising, okay, since it's general reading. If you were face-to-face with me right now, I would promise it. But this is a big possibility for you, okay? Could be a part of this. That's why you're stepping into your power, because you have newfound wealth and money, okay? So if you're someone who believes in like raffle draws and the lottery and things like that, maybe try your hand this week, okay? Since you have all of that energy anyway, feeling like you're lucky and you can achieve things, you can make things happen. God, whether you're a man or a woman, you are stepping into your Emperor energy beginning this week. So yeah, I'm very happy for you. I do a lot of readings, but none quite as powerful as this, okay? This is a new chapter for you, Il Matto, the Fool, new beginning. So yeah, congratulations, my dear. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.